Revolution. Welcome to another edition of Shooting Plink. We're back again with the Ruger Security380 here. And the reason being is, recently we've been testing some self-defense ammo in it and seeing how it performs. Well, so far they've done pretty good. We had that center fire and also the Sierra that we had. Both of those performed very well. In fact, right now in this gun, I have got the center fire. That's what I'm carrying in it, but that's all going to come out right now, because what we're going to do is here we go, it's empty, you can see, we're going to try another one. And the reason being is, if you've followed the series that we've been doing on this Ruger, we have had exceptional luck with this ammo right here. It's PPU. I was totally surprised because I was able to get it so much cheaper off of Sportsman's Guide, by the way. No, they don't sponsor me, but I just thought I'd throw that out, that's where I found this. And it has worked very well in this Security380. Been very impressed with it. And I thought, if PPU has a self-defense, we're going to test that one. And by golly, the other day I found it right here. PPU Defense Line, they call it. And we're going to try that today. We're going to fire 10 rounds of it. And we've got some plinking targets up there, all the shooting target 7 stuff. And we got an AR 600 target up there that we used before. That'll take pretty much everything, especially these 380s. And, well, we're just going to shoot. We're going to see how it does and how she performs, how it cycles, how it hits, the whole works. So let's get up there and do some shooting. Gotta grab these. Okay, you can see what we got up there. We've got, those are the 3 dirt bags. That's what they call those, but I don't really think Shooting Target 7 has those anymore. And in behind is the mega target that's kind of a teardrop shaped thing. We're going to be shooting at that too. And like I said, that's an AR 600. But these were on clearance. I was lucky to get these. I got the smaller ones too, which I mainly use for the rimfire type stuff. But anyhow, we're going to be firing this PPU self-defense at that. It's the 380, so well, let's see what happens. Got a round in, ready to go. Let's take those dirt bags out first. Got those 3. Now let's see what it does on the other. All fired. It looks like it's kind of right in the center there. I'm going to try to get this back in place. I'm going to try to find a round to see what it looks like as far as if it flattened out, if it separated like the other stuff does. We're going to take a look. Okay, I went up there to look for some of the fragmented pieces, which I found, but I found more than that. And I'm going to show you on these targets right here, the knockovers. I can really see it, and I can see it a little bit up there, which is kind of nice. This particular round kind of IDs itself, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. Oh yeah, by the way, if you got a pair of these Howard Light type ear sets, make sure you always turn this off back here. You're going to be charging the batteries a lot more. But the nice thing is they are rechargeable batteries, and they'll stay working for a long time if you don't leave them on like I have. But just a reminder on that. Anyhow, here's some of the fragments. As I said, I was very impressed with this ammunition. By the way, this is made in Serbia. So I think that's what it is. Yeah, Serbia. I never even knew. I knew it wasn't a regular ammo that you hear that much about, but as I said, it's PPU, and that and PMC Bronze has been some of our top ones, and the Cellular and Aguila. Those are the 4 top ones that I have for this gun. So remember those when you start shooting them. Anyhow, here's what I was going to show you. Here's the fragments. Here's one that actually fanned completely out, as you can see. And you'll see that in just a little bit here as to the way it looks on this target. And here's the fragments where it fragmented. They're just like that. So that will bust out like a hollow point should, and a self-defense definitely should. It's not going to stay all in one tact and pass all the way through that way. Now, what we're going to do is talk about these knockovers and how I know which round, because remember I fired one round at each one, and that's the only ones that are on here are those rounds. So now I'm going to get this target here, and I'm going to show you. Every one of them is the same type of a thing. I'm going to pull them around here. In fact, that must be from another round. It was stuck to it at some time. But and I know that this gun is shooting just a little bit low, and I can tell that on here because of the way that's marked. Here's where it hit, right here. It's got a different look entirely, and I can show you better on one of these others here. I know I can. Yeah, right here. See amongst these? Okay, look at all the hits I've had. Fired one round, remember, at each one of these. Here's where it hit, right here. Completely different than all the others. It hit and it fragmented out right at that point, and it made a pretty good mark. As you can see, every one of them is the same way, about the spot that I knew I was hitting them. It's in the middle, right in here, and right there. There's the spot. You can pick them out real easy. So you can kind of see the pattern that this ammo has when you do shoot it. So it's pretty doggone good ammo. I'm very impressed with the PPU, like I said, especially using it in this gun right here, the Ruger Security380. Now I got to decide which one of the defense ones I want, but at the moment I think I'm still sticking with this center fire that's got that odd hollow point. I showed you before, I'll show you again. See the difference where a lot of your hollow points, you know, are really big around. Look at that one. It's a little bitty old thing, not even as big as a BB, but it's still a hollow point. And it did the same thing as these did. It fanned and scattered out. Just take a look at that video. Go back and see that one where we fired those other two self-defenses. So as I go along and get other self-defense ammo, if I do, and I find it the way I want it, we're going to bring it and we're going to shoot it in this, because a 380 self-defense to me is just a little bit different than the others. 9mm, they pretty much all do the same, but these 380s are a little bit different. They don't have the recoil. They're actually a very, very nice gun to carry, especially for somebody that's got a problem with recoil, because there's not that much recoil. That really isn't. It's very good. And the slide, and I'm going to bring this up. We've done this in the review and everything, but I'm going to bring it up just for the fact it's got what they call easy slide. See how easy I pop that open? I mean, that just is so easy. You can do it with 2 fingers like this. Just that easy. And so you know that somebody says got arthritis or they've got a bit of a problem like I've got in my shoulders, and if you're in a hurry this way, I mean, look how quick that is. It's super, very, very, and that's the idea of this gun. It's set up that way, and it shoots good. And you just got to get used to the fact that it's shooting. I just got to bring it up is what I got to do, and when I'm shooting on it, and it's actually my fault on that, but I just have to remember which way each gun shoots a little bit different. As you know, you can even have a difference between gun to gun in the same model field. And I know a lot of you run into that. I sure have. So anyway, that's what we want to do. That's PPU Defense Line ammo. And no, they're not sponsoring me either. Like I told you, I had to go buy this. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.